Hey everyone, today I'm going to be showing you how to collect and send in a water sample. The reason we test our water is to make sure that the treatment levels are sufficient to keep corrosion from happening and electrolysis and sludge buildup. When you get a furnace, you'll get several of these cardboard tubes, and inside the tube there's a plastic bottle, and that's what you will collect your sample in. And then these labels, I'll show you how to fill those out then as well. Collecting a sample is very simple. So back here in the back of the furnace, you have your drain valve. On some older stoves, it may look different. Some of them had an old boiler drain with a hose bib, but this is what comes on all the newer stoves. So you can just crack that valve just a touch. You can see how it's a little bit dark water coming out right at first. And you can narrow it down to a stream like that and let it flush for about 5 seconds and then just fill this bottle up. There we go. So you get it that full, that's good. So you will need your serial number as well, so while you're out at your furnace, go ahead and grab that. On a G series, it's going to be right here by the control panel. It's going to be on that silver sticker. And on a C series, it's going to be on the front of the stove beside the top heat exchanger door, right there. So go ahead and grab that while you're out at your furnace. On older models, sometimes it's engraved on a plaque in the upper right hand corner of the face of the furnace, so above and to the right of the firebox door. And then for filling this out, you have your dealer name, so whoever you bought the furnace from, your name and address, and then the serial number, and then the date, and then they want your email address. That's how they will send your results back, and then hit yes or no for antifreeze. And one thing to note about treatment, this stuff is not antifreeze. Some people get confused and think that putting this in means that they have antifreeze in their system. Most people do not have antifreeze in their system. The treatment doesn't have any freeze protection in it. And then on the bottom here is your shipping label, and you'll cut this out. This will go on the outside of your package, and this part up here will go on the actual plastic bottle itself. So the labels that come with your furnace are peel and stick, and this one goes in the bottle. And then the bottle will go in the tube. And then this one will go on the outside. And you can mail it in these cardboard tubes. It's a little bit more expensive that way, but a little bit cheaper way is to actually take this whole cardboard tube and everything and just put it into a flat rate envelope at the post office. And that way they don't weigh it. It's kind of a tight fit, but it'll cost about half as much. So when you run out of these labels, you can either contact your dealer for some more. These are free. Otherwise, you can go on heatmasterss.com and go to the resources tab and then click on owner's manuals and then scroll down until you see water treatment labels. And there will be a PDF there that you can print labels yourself and cut them out and just tape them onto the bottle. As far as bottles go, it's perfectly fine to use a clean water bottle or a soda bottle. Just rinse it out good and use that. It's fine. You don't have to use these cardboard sample. So that's pretty much it as far as collecting and sending in water samples. Do this once a year. It's pretty important. Heatmaster relies on this to take care of warranty. It's difficult to get warranty on a tank if there's been no water treatment samples sent in. So they just need to be able to look back and make sure that the stove did have treatment in it and that it was being taken care of properly if there ever was a warranty claim. And treatment levels are pretty important. I've seen stoves rot out fairly quickly with hard water, and the owner didn't know it. And having your treatment levels proper in there is going to eliminate that danger. So thank you.